Hey, it's Monica back here to share another dream from Jesus Christ. Acts 2:17, Joel 2:28, dreams in the end times. I would not be sharing these dreams unless I was instructed by Jesus Christ to share them. This is called Time Flies Dream. I had one portion of the dream at 8 o'clock and then another portion of the dream at 8:30. The first portion I was at an old friend's house named Bonnie. We were going through some clothes that she was giving away. I went through about 20 items and I asked her, "Are you sure you don't want any money for these? They were some of your favorite outfits." She said, "Nope." And then I left with the clothes in my arms. The next part of the dream is mainly about my daughter. And here it goes. I remember being in a hospital after giving birth to Caitlin, but it was just Caitlin and I, not her father or her father's family, and not my family as well, just Caitlin and I. We were in the waiting room, waiting on the doctor to decide if we could be released. Water started rising up, and my bag of personal items started to float away. The water was rising up quickly. Okay, so I had to put Caitlin up in the air as a newborn, hold her with one hand up in the air, and try to swim to get my personal bag. Then an older white man in the waiting room noticed and grabbed my bag for me with his cane, tossed it my way, and at this point I was losing energy because I was so hungry and my tummy was growling. The scene changed to when Caitlin was a young girl in a flowy Easter dress, but we were still at the hospital. She was hungry and wanted to go to the cafeteria by herself. She was about 7 years old at this point in the dream. I said, "No, ma'am, get back here." But I couldn't run after her because I was so sick and I was too weak to chase after her. Some old friends of mine named Jesse and Todd from high school recognized us and turned toward Caitlin to say, "Caitlin, your mom said to get back here." And she didn't listen. So Todd started to chase after her before I lost sight of her. But when she returned, she was a teenager and she was 6 foot tall, as she is now in real life. And that was the end of my dream. So now I'm going to do research on what all these names mean and anything else that the Lord tells me to research within these dreams. And I'll have the screenshots posted up in the video wherever God directs me to place them. And then I'll post this video. That's how I do my dreams from Jesus. I pray on them first for a few days, then I make this video that I'm doing now, and then I do the research because I don't want to add anything to the dream that he gave me. I will, however, give you my insight on what we went through as a family. Caitlin was very sick growing up, in and out of the doctor's offices because she inherited my yeast allergy for foods. and we did not know that she had food allergies. I didn't even know I had food allergies until she went through all these sicknesses, and we found an allergy doctor in our area that was also an ENT. So he became her main doctor as an ear, nose, and throat doctor and her allergy doctor. And when she was diagnosed with all these allergies, I clicked. And I was like, I have these same allergies. Maybe I need to be allergy tested. And sure enough, that was the case. She inherited all these allergies from me, and I later found out they affect your ears the most. And then I realized this is why I was born deaf and dumb, because my mom didn't know. They did not do allergy testing back when I was a child like they do these days. And so my mom was eating all these foods that I was allergic to while she was pregnant, and I was actually born deaf. I could not hear when I was born. I did not gain my hearing until I was in 4th through 6th grade. I learned sign language as a child, which I did not keep up, so I did not retain the information from learning sign language. But I think that resembles what really happened in our real reality life. So I hope this blesses someone and encourages another. And always keep in mind, we love you, but Jesus Christ loves you much more. Have a blessed and breezy day. Bye.